Hello there guys and girls, this is the Pressure Prince, winner of Total War Attila tournament match. Again, Cup of Nations group stage match as usual. We have Teddy of Agony playing as the Saxons on plains against Erzherzog of Armenien of HL playing as the Eastern Roman Empire. So definitely going to be interesting matchup for sure, I think. This is the group one, by the way, but I'm going to go over the builds. So let's see what has Teddy brought. Again, he's the Saxons, and Erzherzog from Armenian is the Eastern Romans. So Teddy's got up front 4 Nordic bows. Again, this is Psychic, if from before, if you guys don't know, Agony Psychic. You may have heard of him before. Let's see what he has. 4 Nordic bows up front, supported by 4 Hearth Guards, and behind those, a bunch of Nordic Axe Warriors. 3 of those, and his Chieftain with Gedricht Rally General. Very, very interesting. On his left, we see a Nordic Spearman. Same thing on his right in terms of cavalry contingent. Looks like a very safe one with 3 Nordic Horse Lords gold 1 on his left, and 2 Nordic Horse Lords gold 1 on his right. So definitely very, very strong cavalry contingent. These guys are insanely powerful, and you should be careful about them. They're going to do really, really well in basically, they should beat anything, even Germanic horsemen, especially because they have javelins that they can throw. Like there's very little they would, very few cavalry units they would actually lose to. Well, of course they would lose to Tagmaras or Royal Lancers, for instance, but yeah. Time to go over Erzherzog's build. He has 2 Lanciari Seniores, both bronze 1 up front. Behind those, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Is it 3? Yeah, 3 Legio Comitatenses, gold 2. Then we have 4 of those actually. In the Protectores Domestici, gold 3. We also have an interesting choice, skirmishing choice, that is 4 Funditores. These guys have, as you can see, a very quick rate of fire, and if they get close to the archers, they will do well against them. Then we see the Palatina bronze 1 general. He is Fear. He has the war cry ability, which, as you can see, lowers morale by 5. Interesting choice. Then we have, in terms of cavalry, 3 Scoli Palatina silver 2 on his right. Actually, 1 is silver 3. On his left, 3 Scoli Palatina silver 3. And that seems to be the build of Erzherzog. I'm just going to call them by their factions. So yeah, the Saxons moving up over here. Let's hit play. It's actually targeting this single Legio Comitatenses unit. Not exactly... I don't think this is exactly a good idea. Because his units are kind of like bunching up like this, as you can see. Still gonna do insane amounts of damage to 1 unit, but he has to be careful because now the Funditores will be in range soon. It's like he's starting the cavalry engagement, and the Eastern Roman Empire not doing too well with his cav though, because he didn't charge this unit. It actually got charged, and there will be spear support for the Saxons. Nordic Horse Lords coming through into the Lanciari Seniores. Not the best idea though. These Scoli Palatina are totally out of position, and they're going to get destroyed by the Scav. But Spear's actually pulling out of that engagement. Now they're going to go back in. This engagement going to go very, very well for the Saxons. I think this engagement as well, Scoli Palatina against Nordic Horse Lords and Nordic Spearmen, not going to be a good fight for Rome. He should be supporting with these Scoli Palatina, but he is not. He's moving them over here, which, I mean, this flank is already basically going to be lost to these 2 Nordic Horse Lords and the Nordic Spearmen. Like, I don't know why he's gonna try and support that side. It doesn't make too much sense. He needed the support here because now the Scoli Palatina is gonna be off the field. You can see the cavalry actually getting into the Legio Comitatenses. It's gonna start dying though. But the front line with the Nordic Axe Warriors, these guys are insane in melee combat. So if they're left unchecked, which seems to be here what the case here, they're going to do insane damage. They have done so. So the Saxons pulling through over here with the Nordic Horse Lords gonna get into the Funditores. Very, very good for the Saxons. Breaking through here as well with Nordic Axe Warriors and Hearthguard. I really like the mix of Axe Warriors and the Hearthguard because it's like mixing defensive units and offensive units. Very, very cool idea. For sure, you can see the Scully Palatina here getting focused and will rout, but might actually rout his own cavalry, as you can see over here. Which wouldn't be good for the Saxons, but overall he's winning the mainline engagement. Let's look at these Nordic Axe Warriors still getting an insane amount of kills against this Legio Comitatensis. Not exactly sure about Legio Comitatensis. I think he should have brought more Protectores Domestici perhaps. Or Armigeri Defensores. Actually he can't because he's Eastern Rome. Maybe even Eastern Armored Legio, I guess. So finally Nordic Horse Lords over here would lose, but it's up against another Scully Palatina unit. And we're gonna see some rear charges, even by Hearthguard it's gonna do some damage. I mean sure, he might actually win this flank, but I don't think so, because there's a spear unit and that cav came back. You can see here the Lanciari Seniores not doing what they need to do. They're actually fighting in melee against axes and swords. That's not how you actually want to use them. I mean, yeah, they're getting some kills, but it's not cost effective at all for them. They should be fighting cav instead of fighting infantry, so that's a very good engagement for the Saxons. Eastern Romans pushing through over here. I mean, getting pushed back by these axes. The axes are going to get even more kills here. Okay, and the Roman general is dead. These units getting focused, so they should rout. Let's see, Hearthguard going to lose to Gold 3 Protectores for sure, of course. I mean, that's fairly obvious, but Protectores, I mean, it's just two units with very good defensive abilities fighting, so it's gonna take a long time for this engagement to finish, basically. But yeah, more axes coming in here. I mean, I really like Nordic Axe Warriors, and they just threw some axes in there, I guess. But yeah, let's look at statistics. So yeah, the Axe Warriors really, really making themselves worth it. As you can see here, all those insane amounts of kills. I really liked how Teddy used those here, and his bows didn't really do much, but they killed some cavalry, and his Nordic Horse Lords surprisingly not doing well, but he just won the infantry fight so convincingly that it just didn't matter. Like, he just destroyed the infantry fight basically with those axes. I guess that's what actually won him the game. Again, the chieftain with Gedrick, very good unit, very, very tanky. As you can see here, Legio Comitatensis, not exactly the best sword units, I think. Not the most cost effective. And Lanciari Seniores totally wasted. That was a huge waste, actually. But yeah, that was the game, so I hope you guys and girls enjoyed. If you want to see more, don't forget to comment or subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and I'll see you next time.